921 here at WICC 600. I think on the line, we've got Mayor Ganim. Mayor, how are you, Your Honor?
Really good. Can you hear me?
We can hear you perfectly.
Oh, good.
All right.
Good. I can hear you.
It's a pleasure to have you here this morning. It's been a long time coming, and we really hope to make this a regular visit.
No, let's do it. I think it's great. Thank you for the opportunity and for the ability to get on and kind of talk about, hopefully, a lot of positive things and just things in general that are going on in the city.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Mayor Joe Ganim, we wanted to start because I feel like there's been a lot of buzz lately with the police department. And the first thing was we saw a lot of headlines, obviously, 26 new recruits that were sworn in. And actually, I think this morning I saw on your Facebook page that there was a picture of you possibly with them this morning. It was a great picture. Talk to us, first of all, about...
Couldn't have been that good if you're laughing.
No, I just feel... I always feel like badly whenever I'm like, oh, I think I saw you on Facebook. It always sounds so like weird when it's like, well, why are you creeping? But no, it was a great picture this morning. And first of all, I wanted to talk about the recruits. First of all, I was hearing a lot from Mr. Perez, obviously, that he has this goal of having a bigger member, group that is making up his department. What is, the great thing about having these new recruits sworn in, and what does that mean for the department?
It's so important. It's so important. For years, they allowed the to drop, and people in life transitions retire, so you lose officers, good officers at times, and so the important thing is to continue to bring add numbers, and I don't mean to refer to our new officers as numbers, but there's 27 new recruits. I think 7 of them are women. I think 11 or more, and I could be mistaken, I think I'm undercounting, are Bridgeport residents, and it's a very, not only is it a good class, as he said, I worked out with him yesterday for an hour, but it's ethnically diverse, gender-wise, it has a mix, and just some real good officers coming up, adding to the department and public safety. So what this does is it allows our chief and our department to begin to meet, and it's always work in progress, begin to meet some of the goals with regards to community policing, meaning officers getting out, bridging the gap sometimes between the community and certain neighborhoods or neighborhoods in general, and the department, and developing that relationship and rapport, as well as not only giving the perception but the reality. Bridgeport, every part of Bridgeport is as safe as it can be.
And my understanding also is that the former Philadelphia Police Chief Charles Ramsey, he was actually just brought on staff as well for the department. What is his role going to be? Can you kind of just clarify what he was brought on for? I mean, this is somebody who also had ties to one of the former administrations in Washington. I mean, he's a pretty big deal coming here to Bridgeport. No,
Chief Ramsey, most notably, is a former chief in the city of Philadelphia, as well as other large cities, I believe Chicago as well, but was picked by President Obama to lead a 21st century policing as one of the members of that kind of charge nationally, and brings with him a arsenal, so to speak, of credentials and experience that few in the country have. And Chief Perez and I met him, and Chief Perez has known him. They've had a relationship over the years. But he's brought in with best practices through the Mayor's Conference, which I'm a member of. I'm on the advisory board. And so we work with national leaders, especially in the areas of public safety. And so he's going to be able to come in. He immediately wants to reach out, as Chief Perez has, with members of the community, religious community, neighborhoods, elected officials, to lend his experience to our large city policing challenges, as he has around the country. And so we're going to benefit from his experience coming in as a consultant to our department and to me.
Mayor Ganim is here, Bridgeport Mayor Ganim. First time on the air here with us, more or less, just answering a couple of questions. My question to you is, what's the latest on the amphitheater? What's the latest on construction and a timeline for that project?
Yeah, I just had a good meeting yesterday with Jimmy Koplik, Live Nation, and Howard Stefan. They are the partners, the team leaders on this partnership for the new amphitheater. So if your listeners don't know, I think they do, but let's just remind them. It's at the ballpark. It's being converted. It's probably a $40 million conversion now. It's funny that I didn't expect what it would look like from the outside. Forget about the great venue it's going to provide for over 30, in the first year, over 30 concerts or acts and musical events, but it's going to be as high with a visual skyline as People's Bank. So you're going to drive by there. You're going to see People's Bank, which is our tallest building right now, and then you're going to see the arc of the amphitheater. And then inside, I don't know if you're able to hear from the highway. Hopefully, you buy a ticket and go. You're going to hear great sounds and musical sounds and venues for a variety of musical entertainment of all kinds that people like. So that's on track. So people know it's going to take the next 7, 8, 9 months to finish that up. The goal is this next spring, to kick it off with a name act. Jimmy Koplik was in my office, as I said, recently, and is committed to this. So we're excited about it. Really, really excited.
I'm excited to open the windows. We could hear it from here.
Absolutely.
For free, probably.
Well, Bridgeport has become a major stop just with the arena as far as musical acts go. This is just the perfect combination.
Well, you have the arena, absolutely. You're going to have the amphitheater, and the comedy club downtown is really taking off.
Yep.
I mean, even Monday night, there's a little back and forth with some of the things. But friends of mine went there the other night, just 390 people in there, and they're just saying, wow, this is like really kicking in. We're making soft announcements about the theaters on the other end of Main Street moving forward, and more formal, stronger, kind of exciting announcements will be coming out next week. The West End, as you come in from Fairfield, has got a $250 million development project going on. We're trying to do all the things we need to do, as you mentioned, not just in public safety, but in building infrastructure. So I'm tired from working hard, but I'm excited and exhilarated about the things that are going on, and I just want to keep doing it. So it's good.
All right. Mayor Ganim, we have run out of time, and I know you're busy. You got to get going, but thank you so much. We've got to set something up where you're in on a regular basis.
Let's come in if you want to take calls, whatever you want to do. I
Sure.
really appreciate the opportunity, and thank you so much.
All right. Anytime. That's Mayor Joe Ganim here on WACC 600. That was very nice. A quick stop there, and then he...
I love hearing from the mayor.
Absolutely.
I think he's great.
He adjusted his schedule just for us this morning, so that's nice.